Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. When I was a kid growing up, I had many nicknames, but one of them was rough. I had a huge overbite, and so some kids would call me Buctice. Then, when I was a little bit older, some kids and I were running up metal fire escapes, steps, these metal steps, and some kids pushed me from behind and knocked my front teeth out and broke my nose. My teeth grew back in, and they grew in pretty much like they are now. Anyway, that was a huge blessing because we had no money for an orthodontist. Fast forward to about 5 years ago, I noticed my lower teeth, my bottom teeth were starting to shift. It was more difficult to floss, and I likes to floss. And so I went to my daughter's orthodontist. She was seeing him. She'd had braces for about a year. And I said, my bottom teeth are getting tighter. They're starting to shift. I'm even noticing a little bit of a lisp. He looked and he said, I see exactly what you mean. I said, well, I need braces, but just for the bottom. I'm not going to need much. He laughed. He said, that's not how it works. Your teeth are a lock and key. If we do anything to the bottom, you got to do it to the top because they fit tongue and groove like a lock and key. I said, okay. My daughter was furious. She was in braces for like 3.5 years. I was in braces for about 8 months. But I was being preventative. I was catching it before it got worse. So it straightened my teeth out nicely. Bottom teeth were all wonderful. My orthodontist told me that for the rest of your life, you're going to need to wear a retainer. Not every night, but like maybe twice a month or so. You need to wear a retainer to keep things aligned. I said, okay, I'm not going through all of this, put all this work in and not retain it. I mean, are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm going to wear a retainer. If you've ever worn a retainer, you know you let that slip. And so it's been months, year maybe, haven't worn my retainer. My asthma plays up at night, and sometimes it's difficult. I'll find myself waking up choking in the middle of the night. And so I realized, I was flossing the other day and noticed that flossing was getting difficult again. It's time to put the retainer on. So I put it back on, and my teeth, the retainer didn't even, they didn't even touch. The thing was tight. It was church lady girdle tight. So tight. I finally got it kind of down to where it was at least on my teeth, but it was oh so tight. And I was like, ooh. And I had to finally take it off, and I'll put it back on in the daylight. But it was tough. I woke up this morning and it occurred to me as I was doing my morning prayer and scripture reading that it's a good thing that I have a retainer on my spirit and my mind, that I say my prayers daily, that I read books every day, that I seek to learn something new on a daily basis. It's a good thing that I have a retainer on those things to keep things aligned, to keep my spirit aligned with everything else, with the universe, to keep my mind aligned with the world around me and with me, with my spirit and my body. That without that retainer on a daily basis, reading scripture and praying in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening, and for Compline before I close my eyes, that reading a book in the morning, reading something in the afternoon, and something in the evening, and learning, seeking to learn something new on a daily basis, that those things keep me in alignment. It's a lock and a key for my spirit, my mind, and body. But I think in our society, we've spent so much time, so much emphasis on what you can see, that we're ignoring what you cannot see. And in doing so, the ugly, the misalignment, the painful, tight feeling that those people have who are trying to be in alignment with everything else, it's a difficult fit. What if more of us put on that retainer on a daily basis? What if more of us sought to personally maintain the goodness that is within us? What if more of us, not all of us, just a few more of us, sought to keep things straight within our own heart? I know that if we did, we'd have a whole lot more tongue and groove, lock and key alignment. I'm going to keep doing my part. And even if you can't find it to do it in the night, you can wear your retainer in the day. I love you.